Oh my god, I have all these new powers, and every time I use them, there's an earthquake that's happening. Okay, what's up, YouTube? That was basically um, Agents of Shield season two, and as you all know, obviously, I'm watching shows that are kind of older, so I'm a little bit behind, but whatever, that's cool. I like watching shows at my own time, at my own pace, except some of the new shows like, um, but I figured, I might as well talk about them because I want to, and not because like I want to stay up to date. But whatever. On both shows, on Gotham and Agents of Shield, I'm at both at season two, episode 14. So I felt like talking about it. Whatever. So Agents of Shield first because that's the first one I watched. Anyway, that episode is like I like how season two is headed. After the fall of Shield, basically they're just kind of like, what now? Like, what do we do now? And ever since season one, like when Coulson has been revived from his death, inevitable death in Avengers, he's kind of like been reborn, and basically in the first season, he's been trying to look for answers on what the hell happened, right? And that classic saying, um, sorry, and that classic saying, some things are better left unsaid or better left, stay hidden. Those are one of those situations, like if you've seen, you've probably seen it already, so not spoilers or anything, not unless you literally live under a rock, but it, basically it's just some messed up shit where it's like fixing his brains, trying to like remember things differently, and of course, since he saw that firsthand, that completely fucked him up. It's like, oh my god, whatever. So basically, ever since then, he's like trying to figure out the real answers. You don't have the answers, Sway. Figure out the real answers on what the hell has been going on. And meanwhile, while that shit has been going on, like apparently in this episode, 214, it's like been revealed that there's a real shield, which feels really suspicious because there's an episode. The title of this episode is "Love in the Time of Hydra" or something along those lines. Now, it could be referring to like Walt, not the guy's name, not Walt. Begins with an H. I forgot his name right now. And Agent 33. It could possibly be referring to that, but it feels so suspicious because that is not the main part of the episode. It's like a side episode. Like I think the main part has to do with, the second Hydra thing, the real Hydra, which feels really suspicious as hell because the way the bald guy, I kind of forget their names to be honest. The way the bald guy's been acting really feels really super suspicious that there's some ulterior motive going on, But when Edward James Olmos, which I was kind of surprised that he was in this episode, I thought it was going to be like Samuel Jackson, but whatever. But Olmos is cool. Um, like basically saying like because Phil Coulson had like messed with his mind or whatever, got his mind messed up, like they had to make another Shield, which kind of makes sense. Like what the hell happened to Shield? Well, this new one came up from under the ashes and whatever. Um, so yeah, no, it's a pretty cool episode. The thing I like about the show, especially in season two and probably onward, is how it's like so shady, like a lot of the shady stuff going on, and it's like basically feel like the government, and I haven't seen House of Cards, but I could imagine it's something like that, except House of Cards is like it's still fictitious, but it's like I guess set in a reality or alternate reality where like the government actually works and not a bunch of ding dongs in the office. Not to get political, but I'm just saying. Um, and now I guess segueing awkwardly to Gotham. I mean, Bruce, like for the past two freaking seasons, man. I mean, a little bit less on season two, but I mean, Bruce is so adamant about finding his parents' killer and trying to find justice and blah blah blah. And But when he says that, it sounds so ultimately whiny, like a rich kid. Just, I need to find justice. I need to find truth. Blah blah blah. Settle down, Captain America Jr. You know, I mean, when the show first started, I was kind of a little weird about it, like how all these villains are like in their 30s or whatever, and he's just a kid. So when he becomes Batman, they're all going to be 50-year-olds. So it's like a middle aged rich guy beating on some senior citizens. That's not fair, dude. You know, I mean, except maybe with Joker, but who the hell knows? I mean, probably right now, currently, Jerome. Oh yeah, I know he did because I seen a promo pic where like literally like from the new 52 doll maker, like he took off his face and we put his face on. It's like all leather and weird. Just hello, you know. I which that face of the Joker is actually a lot cool. I think my opinion is actually a lot cooler than with a glass grin where he cut his face instead of like cutting his face. You know how he got his scars versus like your face being literally reattached. That's a trip. Anyway, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, Gotham. Um. Oh yeah, no, like Bruce Wayne is like kind of like that. I need to know my favorite killer, and then finally he finds the killer, and he's like, "Oh no, this is too heavy. I don't want to do this, dude. What the hell? You went through all that journey just to be like, I don't want to do it. It seems tough. No, really, duh. You're not just you know firing a paintball gun or whatever. But I liked how because in the comics, Matches Malone was his alter ego, so he'd go into the streets and find kind of like intel that like to stay undercover. I thought that was kind of cool. Maybe that's what they're gonna do in the future of the show. The future because I'm in the past. Anyway, yeah. So dun, 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 dun. I lost my train of thought right now. Hold on, no, come to me. Oh yeah, so like matches Malone, and then he goes off with Catwoman, and blah blah blah. Oh, okay. That another thing I was gonna mention with Penguin is I think it's kind of interesting. Like they say. I mean, they've been telling us he's Doctor Strange or whatever. DC's Doctor Strange, and then he said, "Please call me Hugo." Then all of a sudden, that background music starts to go sinister and kind of like kind of like an indicator, like, "Oh yes, he's Hugo Strange." And it's like if you haven't played the game or don't really know the character, it's like, who the hell is that? You know. But of course, from the Arkham games, it's like, oh shit, that guy. And he has a really weird, unhealthy obsession with Batman. Let's just say Batman isn't in the show yet. Otherwise, he'd be like, Batman, I'm totally fanboying over you. I love you. Stay away from me, groupie. Um. Anyway, no, but back with Penguin. Um, just that end of the episode because he seemed so adamant to leave Arkham like a few episodes back. Like, no, I'm not. It was a mistake. Blah blah blah. And at the end of this episode, it felt like so much like Stockholm syndrome. Like, you can leave. You're okay now. You're completely sane. It's like, what? No, I want to stay here. It sounds good. It sounds weird. Like if someone's in an abusive, like that type of situation, it's like really? No, he's an angel. What about that black guy? What black guy? you know, yeah, it just feels a lot like that. And then they give him a certificate and like, you're good to go. But yeah, it doesn't feel official, especially since him going outside is in the rain, and then he puts it in a jacket pocket, like, oh yeah, yeah, I'm gonna crumple this shit up, even though it's legitimate document saying that I'm okay. I'm gonna go out in the rain. It might melt, but who cares? You know. Anyway, so those are my two thoughts about the two episodes. I'm not, it's old as hell, but who cares? It's new to me. And a new episode of The Walking Dead returns tonight, which is great because I want to know what the hell happens. Of course, it's probably going to be like an 8 episode build up, as usual, of course. But I'm not complaining. It's actually pretty cool. I like the build up and what happens and shit. I just kind of doubt that Negan's gonna die at the end of season 7. This is season 7 right now. He's probably gonna stay a little bit longer. because I heard that he got contracts for season up to season 8. Who knows if he's gonna last that long? Probably will, because he's a lovable actor. I mean, shit, you hate Negan, but you can't help but to love the character. He's so evil, but the way Jeffrey Dean Morgan plays him, you just can't help but to love him. I know I fell under that curse because in the first episode of season 7, I was like, damn, this guy is so evil. And then a few episodes later, like, this guy's so charming. A few episodes ago, he just smashed Glenn's in, spoilers. And then a few episodes later, like, oh my god, he's so wonderful. Okay, whatever. Anyway, so those are my complete initial thoughts about everything. Leave a comment if you dare. If you don't, that's not fair because it took me a week to prepare. I'm just lying. It didn't take me a week. It took me a few seconds. And that's the end of that story. So if you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, do all the fun stuff. Uh, leave a bell, ring the bell for future videos. And I'm out like the Flash and see you in the next video.